Welcome to Fwea-Go Logic, man. Express your creative.
Fwea-Go Jet back with another Fwea-Go Logic episode. And today I'm going to go over how to use the virtual keyboard on Logic, right? So boom, let's say you don't have a MIDI controller to where you can like physically like play the keys, right? The workaround is what you want to do. Create a new software instrument track. So instead of an audio, create a software instrument track. And once again, the way to do that is you can either go up here to track and click on create new tracks and you'll see the dialog, or you can go to new software instrument track, which is option command S. So hitting option command S will create a new software instrument track. But if you're not really the shortcut type, you go up here, click the little plus, and then once again, software instrument track. So we'll go ahead and create that. And then once we have that, your instruments are right here. So if I put no plugin, you'll see it say instrument. And I got to download the rest of these, but these are your different instruments that you can choose through. All right. So you have like you have a drum synth, you got ultra beat, you have your sampler, synthesizer, like it's so many different options you could choose from. And so today, what we working with? I guess the electric piano is cool. So boom, we have a electric piano loaded up, and the way to pull up, excuse me, the damn, why my voice sound like that? The way to pull up the keyboard is hitting Command K, and then you'll see you have the virtual keyboard. You could have the layout of the actual keys. Feel me? Or me personally, I usually keep it on like the actual keyboard, so you could see which keys you hitting with the letters that you hitting, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean that's how you pull up the virtual keyboard on Logic, and then once you like, you can play around with it, hit different keys or whatever. To go up and down an octave, Z brings down the octave. So if you look up here, you can see which octave you're at. So you can physically drag it. You can hit X to go up, Z to go down. As far as like how hard the key is being hit, that's your velocity, and that's C and V. So you can see like the velocity is going down when I hit C. When you go up, feel me? And then you have your sustain with tab. So if I hit A and hold tab, you'll hear like the A is dragged out. Sorry. Letter A on the keyboard, but technically the C. Feel me? So if you just hit a key, you feel me? It's just you're gonna strike it real quick, but then your sustain is what allows it to kind of fade out like that. Yeah. And then when you're ready to record your idea, you just go ahead, hit, well, for y'all, it might be R. Me, if you watch the other video, I changed, damn, did I show that in the video? Basically, I changed my shortcut to record. So instead of R, I use Command Space. I ain't gonna lie, I should have had the metronome on. But basically, that's how you like record. That's how you record what you the ideas that you have using the virtual keyboard. So once again, I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna have the metronome on so I can hear like the beat. So hit record. Once you hit record, okay, first pull up your keyboard. So Command K. Feel me? And if you don't like shortcuts, go to Window, and then where's the keyboard on here? Show keyboard? No, show musical typing. My bad. So, boom. All right. But me, I try to remember as many shortcuts as possible just to make life easier. And the way Logic operates, like most of the shortcuts kind of make sense. So Command A, Command All, you feel me? Command S is Command Save. I mean, that's universal for the most part. I mean, I wasn't teaching this right now, but Command J is to join. You feel me? So you see I highlighted these and these joined together. So Command K is keyboard. So just think Command keyboard. All right. So yeah. So once again, we have our keyboard. Once we have our idea in our head, we just hit record. Damn, that bill kind of fast. Hold on. Let me drop that. Drop it down. Oops. And that's what happens when you don't pull up the keyboard. See, this I love this demonstration because this gonna happen to y'all. So once again, Command K to pull up the keyboard. Go ahead, hit your shortcut to record, or you can, click up here. And I'm gonna show y'all something else as well. Feel me? So let's say you ain't like the end of what you made. You could literally just chop it, split, delete. So now we got. So let's say that's not on beat, right? The way to get what you played on beat is to quantize it. Quantizing moves your keys to the nearest grid line. So the way to quantize, if you assume correctly, is the letter Q. So I don't know if y'all seen the shift, but now we have. All right. If we actually open up the keys, if you double tap, you can see more information. And our quantize is currently set to a 16th note. If we change it to 8th, we have, let me make sure. Yeah. Oops. I don't know what I just did. If we change it to 4th, change it to 32. So basically, like, the keys are moving to the quarter note, the 32nd note, the 8th note, based off of how we quantize it. You can actually. So if y'all see the color right here, like these are all the same velocity of 93. So if I drag the velocity, you'll see like the colors will change. So the lower the velocity, the cooler the colors look. The higher the velocity, the more intense the colors get. All right. You can add swing to your keys, so giving it like an extra little flavor. Feel me? Obviously adjust to your liking. And you can transform these keys even more by if you click on functions, and is it functions, MIDI transform, and then you can do a fixed velocity, you can do random pitches, you can do crescendos, you can do random pitch, velocity, and length. So if I click random pitch, velocity, and length, you can choose like the depth of the range that you want to apply. So let's say I hit select and operate, right? Did it do it? Is it doing it? Random. Oh wait, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, it changed. So it did a random pitch, random velocity, and random length for all the keys. Feel me? So you could play with Logic in so many different ways. Let's say you did have these keys, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something even more simple. So boom, let's say you have a blank sheet right here, a blank piano roll. If you right click, you hit create note, you can physically like drag out your note. If you hit Command R, you could repeat, drop it down. Let's hit Command R again. And then, I don't know. So let's say that's what we have, right? If you actually go up to MIDI effects, you can add different effects to this basic chord, right? Let's see. There's so many. I want to teach y'all about that scripter. That scripter, this pressure. But I don't want to overwhelm y'all yet. But that scripter is pressure. So me personally, I love the arpeggiator. In the music I make, I do a lot of like arpeggiating. So here you could change the rates. You can go up and down in note. You can change the variations. You can change the octave range. It's so much you could do. So initially we have, matter of fact, let me loop it. Let me actually speed that up. Right, so that's what we had. So if we turn on our arpeggiator, we now have, let me do 16 and let me go up. Feel me? If we add variation, let's go down. Let me actually add some octave range. Let me add an octave range of 3. So it's gonna oscillate between 3 different octaves and have, let's add more variation actually. Feel me? You go up and down at the same time. You feel me? Like, it's so much you can do in Logic. So before I get carried away, It's a lot. You could look at the score. You actually have your sheet music. You have your smart tempo. It's so much, bro. It's so much. Logic is literally a whole universe. I think I'm gonna end the video right here. Matter of fact, there's one more thing I want to show y'all. I'm gonna save it for another video. I'm gonna end the video right here. But nah, thank y'all for tapping into another episode of Fwea-Go Logic. Go stay creative, man. Express your creative intellect. Go make some magic. Let's get it. But again, stay up, stay blessed, and keep creating.